Good morning. It is Monday, January 26th, 8:43. I'm going to start with writing out Ecclesiastes chapter 4. My kids are still sleeping, and we'll see how far I can get. Ecclesiastes chapter 4, I'll check back in. Okay, so it's only about 20 minutes later, and I've only got to verse 6, but it's because I've been thinking about what I've been reading. And so I'm going to start here. I'm going to start in chapter 4, verse 4 through to 6. I'm going to read that to you. Then I observed that most people are motivated to success because they enjoy they envy their neighbors. But this too is meaningless, like chasing the wind. Fools fold their idle hands, leading them to ruin. And yet, better to have one handful with quietness than two handfuls with hard work and chasing the wind. Okay, so that stopped me and got me thinking a lot about this. And I was like, is he being sarcastic? Or because when you have text written, sometimes you can't tell if the writer is being sarcastic or not. And I use, this book is called With the Word, and this book goes into each book of the Bible, and it tells a little bit about it. So I looked it up, and it appears to be King Solomon had written Ecclesiastes. They're not sure, but it appears. So anyway, in verse 4, it looks like he's talking about when he says that I observed that most people are motivated to success because they envy their neighbors. He's talking about our, our modern day keeping up with the Joneses. If we go back a little bit, which section is it? It does talk about chapter 3, verse 15 says, what is happening now has happened before, and what will happen in the future has happened before, because God makes the same things happen over and over again. So when I jumped back to that, and I thought, our modern day keeping up with the Joneses it's actually nothing new. It goes all the way back to King Solomon's time, where he was seeing it even then. And in verse 6, chapter 4, verse 6, it says, better to have one handful with quietness than two handfuls with hard work and chasing the wind. Chasing the wind is a saying that he's been using throughout this book, that it's just meaningless. It's all meaningless. And so when I think about it's better to have one handful with quietness, I feel like he's talking about that's contentment and that's peace. And I absolutely agree with him. When you are envying your neighbors or you're trying to keep up with the Joneses, you are chasing the wind. He's not being sarcastic at all. And realistically, this is what we're all striving for. We're all striving for contentment. We're all striving for peace. We're all striving for quietness. How many people are just losing their minds nowadays because they work, they work themselves to the bone. They've got no time for their family. And, and it's just, they're tired, right? It's better to have just one handful with quietness. So anyway, Lincoln is asleep on the couch, but I think he's just starting to wake up. So I might end it here, but I might try a little bit later to get some more writing done a little bit later. But anyway, I just wanted to share that with you. And I hope you have a fantastic day. It's still snowing out here. We're getting quite a bit. with no ice. Thank you, Jesus. So, have a great day, and we'll see you all in the next one. Let me know what you think about these few verses in chapter 4. Have a good day. Bye.